fire and war. Oh, oh, come Nerevar, come and look upon the heart, look upon the heart. Oh, lay down your weapons, it is not too late.
All right. We're just gonna jump right into it today with some are we back? Dun dun dun. Trying to see if okay, yeah, we're kind of back, sort of. Can you guys hear me? Because my chat's not okay. You can hear. Yeah, my chat's just my OBS is just being stupid. Hold up. I just got to move my thing. Okay. And then that. Oh, this is going to be a pain. What if you, let me know if you. I don't know why. Is that like laggy as hell? For me, I'm like watching my own stream and it's like super laggy. Are you guys seeing that lag? Or is it fine for you guys? Just trying to. Yes, it is laggy, or is it laggy, or is it fine? Like, do you see that? It's buffering. Oh my god. Okay, well. Lagrum. Grow. I don't know. Yeah. Here. Let me exit out. I wonder if there's like something weird installed in the list. I mean, my bitrate and everything is fine, but now I'm wondering if there's not something stupid like ENB frame gen or something that's just fucking with everything. Combat classes. Vagabond. We got to pick Vagabond. I don't even know what it is, but sure. We got to pick Vagabond if we're playing Vagabond. Yeah, let me save here and let me exit out. This is okay. My only guess is it's like frame gen or something. Wait, no, ENB frame gen is off. Maybe it'll be better with frame gen on. Okay. Let's try turning this on. Let's just see what happens. I'm really hoping that it's not just completely fucked. Because when I'm outside of Skyrim, it looks like the stream is fine. Type it for me. Oh, did you get to test it out? Rest of us, did you get to like test out any games or anything on your new PC? How's it running? Gonna play Lorem? Hell yeah. Okay. See if I can refresh chat on my OBS display. Refresh. me. I don't know. My OBS is so scuffed now. For some reason that just like. So I have to have the stream up separately because yeah. I'm surprised Vagabond now is only half a terabyte instead of 1 terabyte. That's fine, Christopher. You can disagree with me. Okay. I'm hoping that runs smooth now once I get in. I'm just going to run around for a bit. See if it's not going to lag again. Okay, it looks like it's running a lot. It's not buffering as much now, right? I'm watching my own stream. It looks like it's fine. Okay. Let's head on out. You never got to play the OG Vagabond? This Vagabond, probably the #1 difference is it doesn't have LOTD anymore. Wait, what did I just say? You feel something? Vagabond is pretty good in resist incoming stuff while power attacking. I don't know what else Vagabond does, but okay. Well, I guess it doesn't have a wheeler. You can live without LOTD? I was talking to the author of Vagabond. We were talking quite a bit about certain things, and one of the things that came up was LOTD. And he kind of has the same opinion as me, which is LOTD, like the more I think about it, it doesn't just, before I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't really like fit Requiem's whole vibe. I feel like it almost doesn't fit Skyrim. Because Skyrim at its core is really like a game about replayability, you know, making new characters, trying new builds, doing quest lines different ways and things like that. Whereas LOTD, the whole thing is, you know, you do one big playthrough and collect everything. And it just kind of, you can only do that so many times before kind of get bored. I doubt the vast majority of people actually interact with LOTD extensively. And some people are like, oh, I just want some place to shove everything. I'm like, well, you can do that without Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me back up. Like, you can kind of do that without LOTD. You can just use a player helm. Oh, for some reason my power attack did not go off. Hold up. Do I have potion? Or do I have spells? What do I have? Increase skills, change outfit. So I just gotta pop a potion. Okay. I set my power attack to middle mouse, but it's just not working. Or there it is. Apparently it just takes all my stamina. You like the concept of LTD, but I tend to roleplay like characters. I have no... Where's my health? I have 0 health. LTD would fit in an MMO. Yeah, exactly. Where like you basically can have like an endless grind. This custom E and B looks fucking great though. This looks really nice. Like dang. Everything's all shiny. I don't know where my health is, though. I don't know where my... I have to reload, because I just don't know where my bars are. Like, I actually have 0 health. I think I have to reload. I died, but I'm stuck at 0 health. Okay, let's try not to die this time. If I have to, I guess I will just use my bow until I get some better stuff. I've noticed there's a lot of random little bandit encounters. When I was just playing this earlier to set up my hotkeys and stuff, I walked like 5 feet and some bandits attacked me. LT is impossible. I can't get past the 500 displays before I go up. Yeah. But you're telling me you don't want to display your iron daggers? And one thing I want to show you guys, this, what's really cool, and I'm kind of glad I gave up on Eternal Edition, because Wylick ended up using Voke Ord. This was the perk overhaul that I was using for Eternal Edition. So it's a combination of Vokrii and Ordinator, but it's like not as insane as Vokinator Black. So pretty cool. So you got a lot. Oh, I should probably. I have 3 starting perks. I should probably use them. Reduces stamina. That would have actually saved me in that last fight. Deep Moon Lookout. Some gold. Recipes. Gold ring. I just registered an MCM. All right. What is this place? Is this like... Oh, I guess it was last tweaked by the Meridia quest mod. I guess this is a vanilla location. I do not remember this spot at all. Now that I'm ready to fight, there's nobody. What is the I want to know what the key is for the Ashes of War. Or maybe that's something that you just have to unlock later. Because that's one thing that Vagabond used to have, and I did see Wylick sent me a video that there still are Ashes of War, but I'm wondering... Oh, someone's after me. Bandit champion. But I'm wondering if it's not like a... What are these? Who's spawning in these bandits? Oh, that's a lot of stamina drain from running. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, a lot of damage dealt, but a lot taken as well. V? No, before it was like you had a power, right? And upon using that power, you cast your Ash of War. I think maybe now it's a, like you unlock it later somehow. Maybe there's no custom skills. Skyrim? I know, well, Wylick likes Elden Ring a lot, so at least in the original Vagabond, it was heavily Elden Ring inspired. So I'm guessing that it's the same way. Sad LOTD isn't a Vagabond. We were just talking about how, I mean, I personally don't like LOTD, and I was talking to Wylick, and it sounds like he's not really into it either anymore. LOTD it's just bloated and messy, and nobody ever actually finishes the displays. It's just too much. I think it started off as a great idea, but LOTD over time has just, especially LOTD version 6. I think LOTD is one of the biggest reasons why I never finished Eternal Edition. I ended up getting so bored with my own list. Like, after a while, I just didn't want to play Eternal Edition anymore. Because of LOTD. Oh, wow, that arrow is... Oh, he's got insight potions in here. Nice. To raise skills. Okay, I really need to find these healing potions. Their collection gremlin. The problem is, I don't think it does collection gremlining correctly. I think LOTD is just... I mean, when you want to collect stuff, you want your collections to be meaningful and consistent. But LOTD isn't any... Well, at least it's not anymore. Instead, it's just like, let's add as many displays as possible, even if it's like the most meaningless, pointless stuff. Like the whole making replicas and whatnot, I don't know, it just feels gamey and weird. And then like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards are now forced onto you as a part of the thing, and all these overpowered and things and weird dumb quests. From what I heard, somebody else is developing something kind of like we were doing with the with Lorem, which is like a collection museum that's just a museum without all the bloat. From what I know, which would be great to see. It flips the scripts on collecting. Instead of collecting and just having somewhere to put it, you collect things because you want to put it in place. I don't know, it just feels like over time, just a lot of feature creep. You do take a lot of damage from these guys. Ooh, I really hope I... Oh, looks like I got transferred somewhere. Okay, this time, when I died, I actually have health. That's good. I'm in somebody's house. I have no idea.
This is the old Rolden Inn. Clean beds and strong drink.
Oh, I'm in Old Rolden. I'm so confused. Because it just took me to the nearest inn.
Bye.
Yeah, I take a lot of damage. I'm an orc in heavy armor, and yeah, got 2-shot. Is there an innkeeper? Is the little child the
If you
innkeeper?
drink too much, you're out. No drunks.
Okay. Are you the innkeeper?
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops...
Are you the
We'll
innkeeper?
be looking to rent Hyperceptum. Have a good rest. It's the big room with the double bed.
I think this is the first time in my life I have went to the Old Rolden Inn. I know this place exists. I've never come here. Okay, that did not restore any of my health. I guess I need to eat some food. I have no stamina.
I did. Those mead stains are always...
Okay, I could... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. And keep in mind, this is just the alpha version of the list. Oh, no, wait, I do have stamina. It's just how the bars are getting hidden. I thought that it just took all my stamina away. Okay, heavy armor. I'll raise that. Because the way the bars are set up, I thought like I had health and magicka now, but not stamina. I was getting so confused. The performance and stuff. Yeah, you need to you need to have like top of the line PC to play Vagabond. Like I meet the minimum requirements with my 4090. It recommends having... Oh god. Oh, let's not die right away. You need to have or 16 gigs VRAM. I don't know what that red thing is. They're not even in combat with me? For some reason, they keep entering and exiting combat. What the heck? Guess some sort of crazy ward. Look, when I leave this little circle, they exit combat. So as long as I'm not in the thing, I'm chilling. What? How come they all have like some crazy spell? What is that? Hold up, let me... One thing that's really scary is if you run out of stamina, you can't attack anymore. Like if you're at 0 stamina, you can't even use a light attack. Let me try the halberd. See how that is. Oh my god, what the fuck? I can't penetrate that. I have no idea what spell she's using. Oh, get away from me.
Be careful. Been so close. Trying to end this little game.
Dodge. Okay, she's cracking out. She's cracking out. Okay, she's low. She's... Yeah, there you go. God. Okay, let's sleep. I can't penetrate that. Being talking about a female NPC. Oh, I could become a werewolf if I wanted. Sorry for the flashbang. I need food. It's good, Zachariah. Oh, what the hell?
Need something?
Hey, these are my bodies. Get away from them. Who are these folks? He had cooked beef. Hey, he had plenty of meat. Okay. Take all that. He had skooma. Great bow? He had a great bow and a quarterstaff. I eat the beef. Leek, butter. I could probably wait just another hour. Part of the Balkans? I'm from Bosnia. Hey, shout out to Albania. Skipria. Let's check out. Damn, the great bow does way more damage than the longbow. This is so massive. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god! Just... Oh! Pull out the big ass bow. Oh, this is fucked. This is fucked. My stamina is regenerating so slow. My stamina... Why? Why is it so slow? Climb on top of things, abuse the nav mesh. Now my arrows are just limp as hell. What the fuck? Oh, I'm so dead. Well. Who's attacking me now? A bandit archer? My bow's bigger. Yeah. There's bandits everywhere. Everywhere I go. Dang. Okay. Eat some meat. Eat some meat and then like wait an hour. Who the fuck is? Every time you wait, there's a new bandit.
Get away with that. God, no.
Hey, a sky shard. Oh, so the sky shard gave me a skill increase, looks like. Keep raising that. I feel so weak. Man, I know I'm level 1, but I need to get some like enchanted gear. Ah, that did so much. That arrow just took out almost my entire health bar. What the fuck is that? Okay, so it looks like if you let your stamina hit 0, then it regens insanely slowly. What the heck? I'm gonna need these guys to protect me from the bandits. Oh wait, let me save the Stormcloak officer stuff. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Okay. This is way better. Hopefully the Imperials don't kill me for wearing Stormcloak stuff. Kind of want to kill them just for the XP. Alright, I might be able to take these guys out if I just snipe them. Oh yeah, because they're not even gonna... If I'm far enough away, they aren't gonna stay in combat with me. So I could literally just snipe them from a really high distance. Wow, that's doing nothing to them.
You ain't the first person I've killed, and you won't be the last.
Pokey pokey. Hey, you can't hurt me. I'm outside of your jurisdiction.
You looking for a fight? Huh? That could be arranged.
Yeah, I'm out here. You can't. Hey, you're not. That's illegal. That's illegal. You're not allowed to fight me. Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
I'll rip your heart out.
How does... I'm just trying to wrap my mind around the damage. Because, like, some of these guys... I feel like I can kill in one shot, and then some of these other guys... I'm, like, doing nothing to them. Why is there something every time I wait? Oh my god, and I'm out of stamina again. I'm not gonna lie. I hate Acheron, the death alternative mod. I can't say I'm a fan. It'd be cool if it only took you to inns and stuff, but I don't like the whole like it drops you off sometimes right where you died, sometimes you're in the wilderness thing. Oh my god. Like, see, I just died, quote unquote died, but I'm right where I was. My stamina, holy shit. I can't attack. Okay, I'm finally in an inn. Right. Definitely feels a lot different from original Vagabond, combat-wise. I feel like my stamina just drains really fast from doing anything. Because it takes a lot of stamina to dodge, it takes a lot just to basic attack.
You don't look so good. Sure thing.
Apparently I got weakness, and I have
Where's
Whitbane. Let me stay in the room somewhere. No, it's not because of heavy armor. Yeah, because earlier when I was testing it, I was in light armor, and it's the same thing. No, this is not 3BF tweaks. This doesn't have Requiem. Where the hell are the bedrooms? Are they downstairs? Okay. Taking a lot of stamina to dodge and attack ain't that big of an issue. The problem is it takes a minute to recover if it empties. Yeah, because here, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I swing and then I dodge, that's half my stamina just from a light attack and a dodge. But like if I use all my stamina, right? Or maybe it's different for combat, but like when your stamina is 0 in combat, it feels like it just takes forever. So I kind of regret not taking that beast blood because now I got some freaking disease. I've never been to this inn either. I didn't even know there was an inn in the outside of Solitude. This is a cool Solitude though. It's kind of like grungy. Hey, gold. Some fish. Holding block in combat. Oh, what the fuck? I did not know that. Okay. That's an interesting mechanic. I feel like the stamina, like this, it feels like this is way too much stamina drain from just sprinting. You know what I mean? Because that is a lot for just sprinting. That's good, Zen. That's brutal. I think that's the number one thing that's kind of getting me. It feels like I can't really sprint. If you sprint and you're just caught out. You can do that, Arrow. Run 10 feet and run out of stamina. Seems like about the same drain as if you use heavy armor Requiem without the sprint perk. Okay, this isn't Requiem though. First of all, this is not Requiem. Second of all, on Requiem, okay, but I do have a heavy armor perk too. Oh, I can finally level. Okay, I'm putting points into stamina. Fuck that. But yeah, I do have a heavy armor perk. And I would still say Requiem is a lot easier to manage stamina. No, I don't think it's perk dependent. I think that's just how it is. I think that's just because I didn't see. There's no stamina regen stuff for heavy armor. There is for light armor, but not heavy armor. I think that's just how it is. And the base running speed is also very slow. Oh, see, like right now, I got bandit scouts on my ass. Okay, so let me try the whole dodge block. Feels weird to just instantly block even when no enemies are near me. Can I just... No. I was like, can I block and sprint? But no. They killed... Yo, that's fucked up. They killed a bride. Is there a popular mod that's common in mod packs that you really dislike? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of popular mods that I dislike. Earlier I was talking about LOTD. It's in a lot of mod lists and I don't like it. For me, it's almost like a deal breaker. Like if it's in a mod list, I'm instantly just not going to really enjoy it because it just feels in my face all the time. Adamant, the perk overhaul, is to me just not fun. Some of the other Simon Rim stuff isn't too bad, but Adamant is I don't know, something about it. Trying to think what else. Hey, everybody I kill has XP. Admin snooze. Yeah, you know what? One thing I instantly run into a problem with Adamant. All this perks are so far apart. Like, okay, you see, like with this perk overhaul, I'll show you in a sec. You know, you have your first perk, and then from there you just go to your other ones. This one requires level 20 of a skill. This one is 30. This one's 40, and it just naturally progresses. Well, in Adamant, you get your first perk, and then usually the next one isn't until like skill level 30, and then the first perk also has a second tier, which is skill level 50. And it just feels so... It feels like, you know, at level 4, you kind of have invested in the skills you want to invest in, and then you're just kind of sitting there waiting around to level your skills. And like you can go 10 levels without putting a single perk into anything. And it just I don't know, it just feels weird. And all of the modifiers are just so repetitive. Just 25%, 50%, 25%, 50%, 25%, 50%. Gives boring buff numbers. Exactly, yeah. It to me, like, it just doesn't really have any build variety to it. It's just, okay, well, one-handed perks make one-handed stronger. Two-handed perks make two-handed stronger. It doesn't have any interesting or unique mechanics tied to anything. So... Stamina loss outside of... Yeah, I think my first recommendation, I mean, it's Wilex list, you can do whatever, but the very first thing I would recommend is adding the no sprint stamina loss outside of combat, because it does feel like a slog kind of getting from place to place. Especially when there's enemies around every corner just running into you. Like, what the fuck? Yo, why did... Okay. I also gotta say, I don't think the Acheron alternate death mod is... I'm sure a lot of work went into it, but it's not it. This is the second time now, second or third, that I've respawned with no health and like in front of a bunch of enemies. Like, why do I have no health? 0. And it spawned me in a Forsworn camp. The game's stuttering. Yeah, my frames, unfortunately. I'm at 30 FPS. Like I said, I'm at the minimum requirements for the list. This is a very, very heavy list, guys, so keep that in mind. 4090 minimum. I'm playing on 4K. I'm sure it'd be fine on 1440p, but yeah. Maybe if I have 0 health, I just can't die. Okay, never mind. But I just keep spawning back in at the Forsworn camp, and eventually I'll kill. Okay, never mind. I'm back here now. 49. I think 5080 minimum technically. It requires 16 gigs of VRAM. This is not me peeing. That's not true at all one day. Modlists absolutely get... Well, I mean, not every modlist, obviously, but modlists absolutely get optimized. was that? Wait, hold up. What the fuck was that? My character fart or something? Like, what was that? How did I do that? All I see is 4K to 8K textures. Almost nobody uses 4K to 8K textures. This is like, I don't... there's a lot of like weird modding misinformation I constantly see. I mean, there's obviously some people who use 4K, 8K textures, but that's extremely rare. That's extremely rare. Almost nobody is using that, especially not in modless. And if they do, I don't know. They like the placebo effect. It's so unnecessary. Well, I mean, nobody uses it. Pretty much nobody uses it. You can't optimize mods themselves. It depends on the author. Most mods are optimized. You get a feel for which mod authors don't optimize their mods pretty fast. Because there are definitely mod authors who just make unnecessarily high poly models for stuff. But the whole... Like, you know, one thing I'll see is... Oftentimes I'll see people with like really weak rigs just expect to be able to run a mod list that looks like this. It's like, you just... There's plenty of other lower requirement list options out there, but I mean, obviously something that looks like this is gonna require a beefy rig. Lorem has lots of 4K textures, it doesn't though. What textures does Lorem have that are 4K? List them out for me, because this is, as the author of Lorem, this is news to me. Lorem has some 4K textures, but it is very specific things. None of the landscapes are 4K, none of the trees are 4K. The grass isn't 4K. Almost none of the animals or anything like that are 4K. Almost none of the weapons or anything are 4K. Almost, yeah. Lorem textures are mostly 1K and 2K. And some of them are less than 1K. Some things are 4K, like mountains. As well as chess pieces, but the 4K gets wrapped around the entire chess piece. But yeah, you're not gonna find like a 4K tomato in Lorem. There's a shovel that has 4K texture. There's not though. What shovel in Lorem has a 4K texture? Like, a lot of Lorem's textures are actually manually downscaled by me. With Cathedral Asset Optimizer, I've halved the textures. So, even if the mod itself, the base mod says 4K, don't assume that it's actually 4K in Lorem. Yeah, dragons are higher texture in Lorem. Bro, Leonel, they're not though. They're really not. And you said lots Okay, you said lots of textures in Lorem are 4K, and then you're saying shovels and pillows. Like, how often do you see shovels and pillows in game? I don't know. You're not reading the textures right, Leonel. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're doing, but I can't be bothered to exit this out. I know my own list, man. Yeah, it's really awful rage bait. So, Alex, the author of Woundenique, literally gave me a plugin that will sort through your entire list and find anything that's 4K or above. And a true 4K texture is something that's 4K by 4K. Something that's 1K by 4K is not a 4K texture. 4K by 4K is the minimum to be actually 4K. And there's almost no textures in Lorem that are actually 4K. I've never tried Lorem because everyone speaks so highly of it, and I'm edgy, so everyone's opinion because they're wrong. Trust me, not everybody speaks highly about Lorem. It's a list that you either love it or you hate it. You either get it or you don't. And to be fair, there's a lot of lists like that. You know, it's a niche list that doesn't try to please everybody. No, 4K by 4K is not 16K. 4K by 4K is 4K. One K by 1K is 1K. 2K by 2K is 2K. If you're talking about just math, 4K by 4K isn't 16K, it's what, like 160,000, or no, like 1.6 million or something, if you're just going based on like pixel size. 1.6 million. Find it hard to dislike Lorem. I mean, you'll see, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, well, I tried W keying at a mud crab and died and help. But, I mean, it's just... There's a lot of tools to make the experience easier. I feel like I should just go to, like, Riverwood or something. Oh my god, I'm back here. I'm just gonna go see Riverwood. Isn't Lorem the most popular mod list? Our most popular mod list shift all the time. Novus is probably still like, if you're talking about overall how many people downloaded it, Novus is probably still #1. Jay Serpa's list, Gates to Sovngarde might be #1 or 2. I don't know. I don't care. Lorem is popular. I don't know if it's the most popular. Yo, what the? Garter.
New to Riverwood?
Garter.
If you're looking for work, huh? Lucan over in the Riverwood Traders says thieves broke into his store. Strange. He says they hardly took
This
it.
respawn is so much better than when I last played. I don't like this respawn mod at all. That's besides that, or besides the stamina management, I really don't like Acheron. Because it just dumps you. I think there's ways to like change. Like you can probably make it so you don't get dropped off at certain places. But every time I played it, it just kind of like dumps you off at random ass areas, and it just kind of feels tedious and annoying. I don't know. This is, I just don't like it.
We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own. Until next time.
I've tried like every respawn mod there is, and the only one I like is the Souls-like respawn. All the other death alternative mods, I don't know, they got something in them that is just, I would rather honestly just reload every time.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
You don't like the ragdoll? The ragdoll is literally for like a split second. The most important thing though is you respawn where you last slept.
We got rooms and food.
Like who cares if you ragdoll for a second? It's such a minor little.
You're that sure thing.
I would take a half a second of ragdolling when you respawn over just not being able to control where you respawn any day of the week. Yeah, it's just Skyrim ragdolling. The Nemesis one? The Nemesis one is insanely buggy. I forgot which list had it. There's a list I played back in like 2023. And it had the Nemesis one, and it was always some sort of bug. Like, I would have quest items or something, like, important, and the character who had my stuff just ended up, like, vanishing from existence.
You look worse than I feel.
I really need, like...
New donation from Energy.
Hey, Energy, thanks so much for the coffee. You beat the Ebony Warrior? Hell yeah. Novus out of the Nemesis now? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just like that system because of Shadow of Mordor or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, I think Lost Legacy is the list I played when I had it. Your saves load twice because of the what the heck? Because of the LOD unloading bug fix mod. I will say the visuals, this E and B tweak, because I think this is a modified version of Amani and B, and it looks really nice. It does look really nice. The depth of field is a little strong sometimes, but overall it's looks nice. It's like some player, I've never seen this player home in my life. What is that? Enchanted Echoes.
Take a good look around. I'm sure.
Oh, it's from Ivy Riverwood overhaul.
Not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Take a look.
Okay.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Is an alteration. It's basically like Tolfdir at home.
All right then.
Interesting. If I were to just steal your scrolls, you couldn't really do anything about it, could you? You're an alteration mage. Probably just take this firestorm scroll. Here, go away. Go the hell away. Go away. Go away.
Don't.
I'm just gonna do this. Oh, he's on to me. Nobody likes you, Randolph. Boink. Is Southeast Asia inspired? Gandalf from Timu. Oh, it didn't even count as being stolen. Okay, I'm just gonna firestorm the shit out of some bandits. Yeah, my FPS is rough. Alright, because this is... deals 100 damage in a massive area. Oh. Oh. No, I want more people to be in the area. Come on. I want to have more than just one person. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Okay, you see what I mean? So, I sprinted at that guy, and I didn't have enough stamina to even attack him after I got to him. That's happened to me like 10 times now, where I just sprint at somebody, and then once I get to them, I'm just awkwardly standing there. It seems like the halberd hits twice or something. Let me block regen stamina, I guess. Civil War sucks in Skyrim. I wouldn't bother with it in any list, to be honest. Civil War is nothing but disappointment. Okay, fire. This is only 20 damage. Why does so many people have like some crazy ass orb that blocks all damage? And one of those guys has like that ice shard shit that has no like cooldown, has no casting time. I don't have. Yeah, I have armor rating increase thing. That I don't have enough to power attack or something. Oh, healing! Hold up. This has just saved everything. Bam. And then... Hey! How did you make the Civil War better? Remove it completely. I've always said Civil War was the biggest mistake in Skyrim. They shouldn't have had it playable at all. It should have just been something kind of going on in the background. But they should have never had... Because essentially Skyrim tries to have two main storylines. The Civil War and then the Alduin stuff. And it just feels like in having two storylines, they made both of them suck ass. Can someone explain to me why Gates to Sovngarde is so popular? I think it's because Jay Serpa is a well-known mod author, and there's a lot of people who probably like the whole, like, super lightweight vanilla plus thing. You know? I mean, just, people like it. It's close to vanilla. I mean, yeah, it has like a vanilla UI, and I mean, okay, there's a lot of people who use Vortex for whatever reason, and there's not really a whole lot of good mod lists on Vortex. So, I mean. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to... I guess I'll just... shoot them all with my bow and kind of strafe to the side. Oh, isn't that Alphen guy that I just killed? Isn't that the guy with the stupid OP dagger? I think that's the OP dagger guy. Oh my god, my arrows are limp. Okay, hold this. This sounds like demonetization music, man. I mean, it might honestly be too late now, but that's demonetization as fuck. Haven't to Eternal. No. Join the Discord and you'll see. Gates to Sovngarde is less hardcore Wildlander. I don't know. I really find it hard to compare things, like Requiem things to non-Requiem things. Requiem does so much in terms of roleplay and build variety that you just can't get from other overhauls. So when it comes to, and Wildlander isn't even hardcore. Wildlander is super easy. It starts you off with like 6 perks, plus you get like some thing to scale your attributes. Wildlander is insanely easy. I'd argue that Wildlander is easier than Gates. But Halls of Sovngarde is the successor to Wildlander, not Gates. Constellations. Yeah. I could never get constellations to properly install. What Gates installed no problem. What the fuck is this? So you got a dice roll lockpicks apparently. I'm just gonna give myself a lot of lockpicks. What the fuck? Is this even possible? I don't know if I can lockpick that. Oh, cure disease! Am I gonna try living Skyrim 5 now? So, wait, so you're basically like locked out of loot? I don't get it. I mean, okay, let me put... Bro, it's an add-up. Come on, man. I don't think... So I need to dice roll... I don't know, I just can't unlock stuff, I guess. Well... You need 36 or higher. Yeah, but this is an adept level lock. I would have thought that, like, with at least a perk invested, I could open an adept level. I guess not. Maybe I need a heal. I don't know. My character left-handed? No. I think he's left-handed. I don't know why you keep saying left-handed. I've never been up here. He holds it with his left hand. He holds it with both hands, bro. It's a two-handed weapon. He's holding it with both hands. Long bridge. How come my health is also not like... There we go. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the lock changes. I mean, I understand skill locking locks. Requiem does that too, but with a perk investment, not being able to open the adept level lock seems brutal. And then needing to be level 50 security to get the next perk? That seems brutal. And it seems like, yeah. Okay, and well, I guess you need to get deep pockets and then get locksmith, actually. I don't know. Adept, I don't know. I consider adept level loot to be kind of like low level, like stuff that you can technically access at level 1. Because it's like you almost always get. I mean, loot in Skyrim is shit usually, regardless. You know, like how many times have you opened like a master level lock and it's like some dog shit, maybe some gold inside. And adept level stuff is normally like really bad. Oh my god. I can't walk. I'm dead again. Skill locking doesn't make sense. It makes sense if you have alternative methods. I mean, so what Requiem does is it skill locks it, but if you have like, for most locks, if you have high enough health and stamina, and normally you can just drink some booze to get that, you can lock bash as well. Oh yeah, all the notifications. I kind of want to just reload. I don't know. Let me check out the I read the README, but I didn't read the like gameplay guide for Vagabond. I want to see what there is. So gameplay guide. All right, let's see. Because I'm curious. Overhaul, forceful tongue. Forceful tongue sounds like very sexual. Okay, custom time block. If you block just before enemy hits, gain increased block efficiency with chance to stagger the attacker. Unlocked by obtaining the very first perk in the block tree. Okay. Unlocked by taking the first perk in the weapon art skill tree. Okay, there's a weapon art skill tree. I didn't even see that. Basic weapon art chooses an attack speed based on weapon. This is what I need. I really need that. Okay, and it looks like unique weapons have unique skill trees. Each level up grants 1 perk. Dragon unique. Okay. It has some item durability, resistance scaling. Okay. Okay. Oh. It seems relatively straightforward. But now I kind of feel like I screwed myself by taking that perk on. Like I really, that feels like I'm hoping this was before I used the perk, but after I killed the guys. I feel like I wasted a perk point going lockpicking. Okay. Well, all right. This is fine. I guess this is before all that. Okay, there is. Yeah. Okay, there's a weapon arts perk tree. I feel like I just need. I feel like I need a lot of perks just to be in combat. Because that seems really important, both the block and the weapon arts thing. So weapon arts, the first one unlocks it. Okay. Let's see this now. There we go. Weapon art. All right. That was not. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. There we go. Reloading that. Gonna fire that save. No, I don't care about it. I'm only gonna have a few more streams anyway. So, I had to stream Vagabond because it came out, but the remainder of my streams are probably all going to be Lorem dev streams. My last few streams. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this combat with the weapon art. Does Lorem have something like Ashes of War? No. Nor would I add it, because to me, Ashes of War. I mean, like this list is obviously Elden Ring inspired, but Lorem tries to be like lore friendly and not over the top JRPG-esque. You know, so Lorem doesn't really have things where you just kind of fly around in the air, jumping around, doing backflips to attack people. Dude, he fucking blocked almost all of that. He just dodged instantly. That barely did shit. What the fuck? And this out of chest just trolling me. Oh. Okay.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
See if I can. Got one that's 10. Okay, I got 25%. I got a cheese wheel. Yeah, it does look cool. But that doesn't mean that I would add it to Lorem. Just trying to get my magicka to regen. I feel like I just do way less damage than enemies do.
I'm surprised you've lasted this long.
My stamina, holy crap. Okay, let me block. I think I'm just a vagabond noob.
Think you're tough. You don't stand a chance against me.
See, like, my power attack does way more. But holy fuck. My health. Oh, I'm screwed. Ooh. Let's eat that raw leg. You can't play without LOTD. Have you ever actually finished LOTD? We've been talking about LOTD a lot. Have you ever once actually finished LOTD? Or like even come close to finishing it? Or is it just something that you just shove your items into for them to auto sort and forget about the rest of your playthrough? Because most of the time I see people like play an LOTD list, they just kind of drop things off and like never actually like complete the LOTD stuff. You finished LOTD 8 times? You're probably in the vast minority. Immortal Blood. The whole reason is because I played through a bunch of lists, never completed LOTD. The whole point is I'm gonna go for next playthrough. They got me with that question. But yeah, because you just said you never completed LOTD, but you can't play without LOTD. It's kind of the point that almost nobody ever. I see a lot of people say they like LOTD, but they never actually. They just restart and make new characters over and over and over again and never even come close to finishing it. There are some people obviously that do complete the whole thing, and I've even seen videos. I've seen videos. This guy who he seems like he plays pretty much vanilla Skyrim, but with LOTD, and yeah, he completes it, but it takes him forever. I couldn't imagine completing it 8 times. Endless content. It's not endless content. It does have an end to it, but it's just a tedious end that doesn't really have a point. I like the idea of LOTD, but that's kind of my. Because here's the thing: there's a lot of good player home mods that have displays for all the actual important items in the game, but like, do you really need to display an iron dagger? You know what really gets me about LOTD? There's certain things that are like arguably like important books. I mean, I can't name any specific ones off the top of my head, but I remember playing through LOTD, and it's like you'll get a book and you're just wondering how come it doesn't have an LOTD flag when like some random spoon or some weird shit does. Oh my god, my range on that is insane. What the fuck? This halberd power attack? Like, I don't even have to be near them. Until they have to collect forks. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you... I respect the people who, like, actually interact with LOTD and finish it and stuff. Those people, it's like, I fully get it. Fully get it. Do your thing. Collect to your heart's desire. And I'm sure, like... LOTD lists are great for you, but I just, there are a lot of people that say they can't play without it, but then never actually play it. It's like a mod they always have to have installed, but they don't know why. You think all major books have displays? They don't. They don't though. That's my point. And like important letters and notes and stuff don't have displays. Like things that you would think are like stuff that should belong in a museum don't have displays, whereas like a book that seems like it's mass produced because you find copies everywhere do have displays. I mean, it's supposed to be a... Oh. It's supposed to be a museum, not a library, so I don't understand why you're even displaying random books. Vanilla Plus kind of playthrough, yeah. That's the other thing. You'll get a lot of kind of LOTD with every quest mod under the sun and every display under the sun, and then you'll get like a lot of duplicates. Like you'll get like the Ring of Khajiit from one quest mod and then the Ring of Khajiit from another quest mod, and then you have like a lot of duplicate items that all claim that they're the real item. I don't know. There's a lot I could say about it, but it's just, I don't know. Sorry, it was just my curiosity because I want to know what is appealing about it to the folks that do like it. There's a library in the museum. I know, and it's just another thing that doesn't really make sense. The way the museum is designed makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, it's way bigger than the actual palace in Solitude. And it's like poorly guarded. And there's even a quest where people like steal shit from it. It's like, so why are you putting all these like powerful Daedric artifacts in there? Winterhold Old Helmet? Let me see if I can open a novice. Okay, I can open novice chests apparently. Let's see, if only the displays, I'd rather Skyfall's Estate than LTD. It's supposed to be a public library for the folks in Solitude. Yeah, and that's what okay, so what I'm saying though is they can explain things, but it doesn't mean it makes their explanation actually makes sense. You need to be a level 20 hoarder to understand the importance of LTD. I don't know. Okay, so I am a hoarder though. I fully understand the like hoarding unique items. But that's my core issue with LOTD is you hoard a bunch of non-unique stuff. You hoard a bunch of stuff that's just everywhere. It's like, who the hell would go to a museum to see it? You know? It's like the equivalent if somebody opened a museum today somewhere and then it's like they put a bunch of like Walmart shirts or something. You know what I mean? Like contemporary stuff, armor and clothes and stuff, why is that on display? Anything that's a unique, exclusive item that there's only one of or something, I get that. But the stuff that's not unique, I don't understand why there's displays for it. I didn't forget to grab the toe. I saw the toe and I didn't go for it. Garda.
Small village, but we work
I think I gotta read this first.
hard and take care of our own. I own the lumber mill. By the God, thank you for this. Something for your trouble. You're too kind. Thank you. Be careful and stay safe.
Dang. Dang. What the?
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Care to have a drink with me, sweet?
So you think the idea of LTD is good, just not the execution? Yeah, exactly. I always said it's a good idea. And I think the original versions of LOTD were kind of what I liked, but as time has gone on, it just feels like it's kind of been the victim of feature creep and
You are going to brew
way too much stuff that I don't like.
like we talked about.
With version 6, they added a new inn for some reason in Solitude,
Let me guess.
and they added the thing that used to be optional. The Yu-Gi-Oh cards are now just a core part of the mod, and it just seems just running
I should
around
have guessed.
and finding Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Draugr chests and stuff. It just completely breaks any sort of like immersion. Like, why are you finding cards inside of ancient Nordic tombs? Either way, I'm diseased as hell. Let me try I guess I'll do Bleak Falls. Although there's not really a point to me doing Bleak Falls. Are you liking Vagabond? It's cool. And the only complaints I really have, I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the lockpicking system, but that's a super minor gripe. I think the stamina management, it feels a little off to me. And then I'm not a big fan of the respawn mod. So I mean, that was the light attack. I just sprinted to that wolf and did a light attack, and that was half my stamina gone. I'm just scared to sprint because I feel like I end up wasting all my stamina. Built off blade and blunt. I don't know if it's blade and blunt or something else. Because it doesn't look like there's sneak stamina, but there's stamina for other stuff. It's probably some other stamina overhaul. Because there's stamina for, like, shooting your bow. This is still beta though, right? Hopefully that'll get fixed. I mean, maybe. I know that in the last version of old Vagabond, Atron was in it. So I think that's just a personal preference thing. Some people like it, some people don't. Yeah.
So you think you can fight?
Alright, she is dead. Okay, I can eat this and wait. I don't play LTD, but I like using completionist mod. Yeah, you get stamina back from blocking, but that doesn't change the fact that you need to spend a lot of stamina when doing things. So like just go, like going up to an enemy and attacking them, you drain stamina. And it just feels awkward to like go up to somebody, attack them, be completely out of stamina, and then start blocking to regen stamina. It kind of feels unnatural. Like if I power tag this guy,
You're gonna die for that. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight.
seeing a highly readable modern font on a mod list for Skyrim genuinely disgusts you? You're talking about like the font here? NVGO? I have no idea what NVGO is. Now, if you're talking about NGVO, there's some people who joke next veneration Jizzle overhaul. He wants font. He wants like medieval cursive font. I don't like UI mods unless the text is on hieroglyphics. NGVO is the visual only mod list that I made, but I've handed it off to Ghoulified because I'm retiring. My God. Also, I don't know like why I keep like I'll power tag, but it's like I can't do 2 power tags in a row. I'm spamming my middle mouse key and I just can't do 2 power tags in a row. Alright, let me do... And I'm out of stamina. I also don't know why I keep glowing. Oh. Okay, second complaint I have actually, arrows are way too fast. Or not second, but the fourth complaint, I guess. Arrows feel impossible to dodge and block. If they are gonna hit you, they're gonna hit you. They do a lot of damage. You've been using NGVO for years now, you're never going back to... For years? It's only like a year old.
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
What the fuck? Oh, it's Uthgard. I thought it was like some weird cat girl. With like a bunch of tails. That's Uthgard's armor. This is like missing same texture. What the fuck?
Bandits are bolder than ever. They've been raiding the farms for food, and supplies are scarcer than ever. Maybe I should sell swords and
Like not wearing. Eleanor Timeless Elegance.
Maybe. But they
Okay,
wouldn't
well.
taste as good as a loaf of fresh-baked pumpernickel.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what can I get? Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And listen, I'm not saying that like grannies don't need love too or something. But my fifth, I guess, complaint is there's a lot of grannies that are just, you know, flaunting their stuff. Hold up. Live your best life. Anything good I got to say about the list? Yeah, I mean the graphics are really nice. And I do like the perk tree that it uses. It's really unique. I mean, I've been saying good stuff about it, but I just have like some minor little nitpicky complaints. Graphics are 10 out of 10. Granny's eating good.
It's a shame, isn't it?
And Vagabond has always been like the go-to list for people who want like a more Elden Ring, Dark Souls like experience, you know?
Heard you like to drink potions like a Nord drinks me.
Also, if you're trying to melt your PC and just take the best screenshots, you get like these insane towns. Like my PC is fucking crying right now, but this is like massive. I don't know if I have any frames right now. I don't know if I have any more frames per second, but I mean, like, you know. I mean, this is why, like, my list barely meets the system requirement, or my specs barely meet the system requirements. I'm at 15 FPS. Jeez. Baked potato, hell yeah. I'm sure streaming at the same time is hard, but most streaming is done through the GPU. But, you know, like, your CPU is going to get bottlenecked really hard anyway. Like, I'm sure that's, like, 40,000 draw calls right there. I mean, here, I can check. Just looking back into town, how many draw calls it is. Because I'm sure it's a lot with the... Whiterun has walls and then like just having a big ass Whiterun at the same time. Yeah, I mean 33,000 draw calls, getting like 20-ish FPS. So it doesn't matter what sort of GPU you have. It doesn't matter if you're streaming or not. Your CPU is going to be super limited. But Vagabond, oh, but Vagabond really it's always tried to push the boundaries for like what Skyrim like as a game engine can handle. I haven't even checked out the other optional stuff. Reduced jiggle, never nude. Hard way to run it doesn't even exist yet. Yeah. I'm running it at 4K. It's good, Pablo. The Vagabond just pours everything it can into it. I mean, not everything, but yeah, a lot of stuff. We need a mod that replaces the game entirely. Or the engine. Yeah. But we were kind of talking about this in the Wabbajack Discord the other day. Bethesda's kind of fucked. Because they, think about Starfield. Starfield, have you ever seen that game? Have you ever, like, gone into Starfield and looked at the plants? They look like shit, you know? There's a lot of, I mean, some stuff in Starfield looks fine, but a lot of Starfield looks like absolute ass because they had to, like, get it to barely run at 60 FPS. And that's the same engine that they're gonna use for Elder Scrolls 6. So still running better than Unreal Engine 5 games? Unreal Engine 5 games run fine if they're optimized. That's just honestly dev laziness. A really optimized Unreal Engine 5 game will run great. Wundunique. Sure, it's I've played a lot of versions of Wundunique and it's always been the same thing, so. Starfield literally uses retextured mushrooms from Skyrim. Yeah, I mean, I remember one of the first things I noticed how bad it was the plants in New Atlantis. They should build a Creation Engine 2. Well, they're using Creation Engine 2 now. So the engine they're using now is Creation Engine 2.
Cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Oh, so okay, yeah, this is Capital Whiterun. I know because I recognize this guy. This guy sells the player home. So it looks like this is a lot of mods put together. Like Capital Whiterun has walls too. I want to see what the outside is like.
I'll be sure to check Talk to Random Stranger off my list of today's tasks.
Why don't you swallow this stuff in private and ask Yorland Raymond?
You know, Sanson, I used to think that, but today I think that, like, consumers are gonna buy anything. Like, consumers will blindly follow companies no matter what and will defend them to their... Like, a company could genuinely disappoint over and over and over and over again, and their fans are just gonna keep buying their products. I played the Battlefield 6 demo, and I was not really impressed. But I'm sure people are gonna buy it, and EA's not gonna, you know, go anywhere.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
Lilith with the assless... Lilith with the assless chaps. So yeah, but until like people, and it's just not gonna happen. But until people are able to say no to shitty products, I mean, just nothing's gonna change because people just are too ingrained with the fear of missing out on stuff. They're just gonna keep pre-ordering, keep buying slop, and keep funding these companies, and then being like, "Oh, why is gaming so much worse than it used to be?" Battlefield 6 is getting so much hype because of how bad the last game was. Yeah, and the game before that was also just as bad, if not worse. We haven't gotten a good boots on the ground shooter in years. I'm not gonna lie, Battlefield 6 feels no different than COD. If you're talking about boots on the ground shooters, I would argue that Warzone is, like, actually better than Battlefield 6. It just, I don't know. It felt so weird. I'm sure things will change from the beta and whatnot, but I don't know. I guarantee you, this happens every time. This happens every time. This happens with Call of Duty too. They'll release a bad Call of Duty. People will be like, "Oh no, trust me, it's good, this and that," and then they'll stop playing it after a month. Battlefield 1 was alright. Call of Duty went downhill with their bizarre skins. I mean, you think Battlefield 6 isn't going to have bizarre skins? I promise you it will. You think that the new Battlefield isn't too arcadey and frantic? Alright. Set yourself a timer 1 year from now, and if it goes off, ask yourself if you're still playing Battlefield 6. I've heard the spiel over and over again. People aren't going to be playing it. Oreo, I literally tried the demo, man. I mean, you can play the demo today. Like, you can play it right now. There's no guessing game. Play it right now, and you'll see. The time to kill is like completely off. The maps suck. It's like not even Battlefield. Like, the maps are just tiny and crammed. There's people everywhere. It's really not how slow and methodical Battlefield used to be. The time to kill is definitely not similar to Battlefield 4. It takes, like, all of the ARs are pea shooters. It takes half a magazine to kill anybody if you're not hitting headshots, and if you are hitting headshots, it takes like 3 headshots. Yeah, the maps are way too small. I'm fine with small maps as long as it's not like 64 people crammed into a tiny map. You know? Battlefield 3 had small maps, but like the player count varied based on the map size. Also, the whole like snipers thing is just every sniper is just, you know exactly where every single sniper is at all times. Battlefield 6 targeted for Zoomers. Yeah, it just felt like, I don't know. It was kind of just, if you're trying to do like a run and gun shooter, I think you'll enjoy it, but it doesn't feel like Battlefield. Are they like Counter-Strike maps in size? No, they're not quite that small, but it's like, I mean, considering like you have maps that are maybe like, let's say they're like the distance from like here to Whiterun, but then you have like tanks and shit everywhere. It just feels weird. Like you'll literally have like one objective and then the two spawn points, like one for each side. But then there's tanks everywhere. It feels so claustrophobic. And then the other thing is you have a lot of fake doors, and like the maps are just weirdly designed. It felt weird. Like I'm like, there's this building and stuff, and I see enemies on the other side of it on the map. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run through this door and flank them. Oh, guess what? You can't actually go through the door. It's just a fake door. It's just there for decoration. I was like, oh, okay. That was, out of all the things, that annoyed me the most. Holy shit, fucking Darth Maul over here. BattleBit was a lot of fun. The maps are the opposite of the open space maps. There was that one map that was pretty open. But I don't know, the size of them.
Hurry up and come at me. I ain't thought all day.
I mean, I think people just haven't had a good Battlefield in so long that they're like, oh, like,
Come on in.
I'm gonna.
We got warm food, warm drinks.
I'm just gonna bank on this one being good no matter what, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't expect people will play it for more than like a month or two. Have you noticed the guns don't really have any actual recoil? Like the gun will shake and stuff, but your actual crosshair, like, it either doesn't move or it barely moves, because I didn't feel any recoil. It felt like there was bloom, but not recoil. Crimson Desert looked cool. I saw that like 1 hour dev gameplay thing, and it actually looked pretty solid. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Egg. That's what I'm saying. It just feels like it's kind of... it feels like it's again just trying to win over the COD fans more than it's trying to bring back old Battlefield players. Oh my god, everybody has a bow. Oh yeah, well watch this. I have no stamina.
If you need, come on in. Just stoked.
It just says camera shake but no recoil. It's not even that. It's like you'll see your gun kind of going up, but your crosshair doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not even talking about camera shake. It's like it kind of yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like the guns don't really move. They look like they are moving, but they're not. I mean, you can play the beta today. I recommend just checking it out because it's really hard to explain without seeing it for yourself. And then apparently there's also, because they're basically using the same code as all their other games, like right from day one there's a huge cheater problem. And that's one of the things that really made Battlefield V completely unplayable is just how many cheaters there were. What's up, Orange? Haven't played a Battlefield game since 3. Yeah, I mean 3 was like flawless. 4 and 1 were like definitely playable, but I just couldn't get into them the same way as 3. Uh, 2042 after like a few updates was decent, but by then like the player base had just kind of died. But I didn't have, like after the updates, I didn't have that big of an issue with 2042, but it just kind of feels bad to play a dead shooter. Oh my god, I have no stamina. I can't walk away. The thing I hate about Battlefield V was the red dot and holographic sight on all your World War II guns. Yeah, so in Battlefield V, remember there's that map with the gigantic bridge in the middle, and it was like kind of a swampy sort of map. I remember every time that we played on the map, me and my friend, there'd be a cheater just prone in the middle of the swamp, just aimbotting everybody.
We got rooms and food, drink
You're
too.
that sure
I
thing.
cook.
It's
Ain't
yours
much
for a
else
day.
to tell, don't I always?
I don't suppose I could convince you. Take care of it now.
No.
I should.
Hardline is a hidden gem? Huh? Nobody has ever once said that in their entire life. You're the very first person. Hardline is anything but a gem. Hardline is about EA seeing the success of Payday and being like, hey, we can do that but worse. Coming Sky Oblivion release, they expect in terms of mod lists. Sure, somebody will make a mod list for Sky Oblivion. That'll be cool, but I won't be around for it. I think Sky Oblivion is actually going to be a lot easier and better to mod than the Oblivion remaster. But Bethesda really dropped the ball by not like. I mean, you can't have a 254 plugin limit in 2025. you've heard quite a few people say Hardline was great. I think that's just rose-tinted glasses. Hardline was one of the worst received shooters that I can think of. That was like one of the biggest flops in gaming. Drop the ball at Starfield. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the Oblivion remaster is great to play on its own, and maybe like just a few mods to kind of fix things up. But you really can't make like a ultra modded Oblivion remastered experience that feels good.
All right. Don't you walk away.
Should probably level my skills. Hey, I have no idea what to raise because I feel like I don't have enough health or stamina. Okay. I guess I can put a point into block. Yes. I don't think Battlefield V was as much of a flop as Hardline was. This is Voke Ward for perks. It's a Voke mixed with Ordinator. V in 2042 were so bad that revision. It's not. It isn't. I don't think it's that. In a few years, people are going to be saying, "Oh." There's going to be people like, oh yeah, 2042, that was great. It doesn't matter what the game is. There's always going to be folks who defend old bad games. I don't know. It also depends. Okay, a lot of it also depends on how old you were when you played the game. Because there was a lot of games that, when I was a kid, I thought they were the best games ever. And I was curious, and I would look at reviews, and they'd be like dog shit, you know? Like they were considered the worst games ever. I really liked the Scorpion King game for PlayStation 2, and apparently that game was like horribly rated. But when I was a kid, I was like, oh, this game is dope. You know? So it's... No, Vokord is not just Vokrinator. It's very different. It's not as insanely bloated and crazy as Vokrinator. It's a lot more focused, and the perks, in my opinion, feel a lot more meaningful. You know, this guy can go fuck himself. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're not an Imperial, man. There's a dead body right there. I remember Battlefield 4 being basically unplayable the first year of its life. Yeah, I remember the snipers were whack when it was first released. Like I was struggling to kill anything with a sniper rifle compared to Battlefield 3 snipers. And like Battlefield 3, like everything kind of felt, I was just so used to the balance of like the battle rifles were like my go-to thing and everything. And then in 4, when 4 got released, I just felt obligated to always play as Assault. And if I played as a sniper, I would like parachute onto a building and just snipe people from like the top of a really high building, because I felt like I couldn't play sniper the same way. wonder if I can kill this guy with my weapon art. I want to see. I'm curious to see what my weapon art does. All my magic is gone. Apparently don't block while in the middle of a weapon art.
Come on in. We got warm food.
I want that sky shard, I guess. I wonder if this has sky coin. I think it does. Close fight, yeah. Almost got him. Okay, actually, wait, hold on. And I'm dead. That got him to half health. Alright, I'm about to get the other half in a sec. Give me a sec. In your headcanon that only the Dragonborn can see them. Nobody else wants to touch them. Or maybe everyone can only pick them up once, so everybody else has like a bunch of sky shards. Hey! That gave a fuck ton of potion. Alright, I'll take the toes this time. Two-handed. Okay. I need to catch him when he's just being angry. Block. What the fuck? Did he trip over? What was that? What the fuck was that? Drink a magic potion. Listen, bro, I'm not bothering you. He's angry. Okay. Oh, he healed too. Oh, that shoulder check hurts. Okay. Oh. Did not reach. What the fuck is that, bro? How can you defend that? How do you? What the hell? Alright, now he's dead. GG. Got it in one try. I want to see what the Warhammer Ashes thing looks like. Actually, let me see what the dagger. If that procs that frost damage every time, that would be insane. What about quarterstaff? Okay. What about battle axe? Okay, what about warhammer? Okay. But a mace. What the mace one is batshit crazy compared to the others. What the hell? Why is the mace one substantially better? Alright, I'm gonna try to, even though I'm raising 2 handed, I'm gonna try to hit the giant with this mace. Do I have a better mace now? Alright. I have poison. Got stamina poison. Alright, let him use some weird attack first. Okay, maybe not that one. Maybe some... Alright, now. He got one-shotted! What the fuck? Bro, like, this is an iron mace. It's an iron mace, and it just one-shots. Oh, fuck. Jeez. I have no points put into one-handed either. This is just a random... It's the weapon art that's crazy, but this is just a random little iron mace. Alright, I mean, I guess I could just go take on Alduin now. Yeah, the having to walk everywhere is kind of a bummer, but what can you do? I'm sure it was a one-handed training. Oh. I really like the visuals. It's a lot of the same mods that I use. Got the same grass and nature of the wildlands, trees and stuff. And I think there looks like it's tomatoes. I don't know if all the... I don't know what landscape textures it's using. They look pretty good. Reddit one-handed string. Yeah, look, because I can only sprint for a really short distance. And then your stamina regen's really slow unless you block. Just want to hit something else with this. What? Jeez. I wonder what the twin... Wait, hold up. Let me check the twin blade. There's twin blades in this. It's cool, but the mace just... You do like 100 different swings with it. Just gonna stick with this. You can still get it. Lol, guys. Go to the Discord. Yeah, I'm not gonna be working on. Oh, mammoth cheese. I'm not gonna work on Eternal. That's just so funny. That's just so funny. Hey, listen, man, we can work this out. Hold up. I kind of wish that was Magicka region. Alright, just wait until my Magicka regions. You're gonna be sorry. That's not nice. Uh-oh. I'm putting points into two-handed, but I'm really not. Oh! Okay. Didn't expect to level up. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Where's the... I should be putting points into weapon arts. Because if I get this warriors focus, they cost 25% less magicka. And I can just clear out giant camps like it's nothing. I want to know why this one does so much more damage than the others. I mean, obviously it swings way more times. Yeah, Iron Mace. Magicka, go back up. Taking forever. It's the only like limiting factor, but I mean, just time. Oh, I do actually have more than 100 magicka, so I can cast it now. Go! Insane. What's the Regent? It's a sword. That's a great sword. Let's do. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my I'm gonna stick with my mace. Let me grab start raising weapon art. That's good, Fang. I don't know if there's any more giants here. There's the mammoth. That thing might have the mammoth might have a lot of potions or whatever. Kill it! Yeah, that gave a lot of potions. Alright, now we dip out. Once I get weapon arts to 20, it's GG. They're all fucked. Another mammoth, a couple mammoths there. I wonder if I can line up two of them, am I going to be able to AoE them and just insta-kill both? Hello, female mammoth. These, I don't know what mammoth, oh, it canceled it out. I don't know what mammoth textures those are, but those are really cool. Oh, ripperoni. Can't wait to play this modless again. It's a little different than the original, but yeah. Is there a way to install mods easily without Nexus Premium? I mean, it's still easy to install it, but you just have to click 3,000 times. It's still easier than modding used to be. You don't have to do any work on your own besides clicking. Like 0 brain power required. But it's still arguably easy. Bam. Okay, dip out. Wait. Oh my god, that thing teleported to me. And there's something else. Casting. Oh my, what the fuck, man? Hey, that's my friend. And she canceled me.
You look like you got
I have 0 health again. Who needs health though when you have a one-shot ability? Health is honestly optional. It's overrated. Auto clickers are against terms of service, so you can end up getting your account banned if you use auto clickers. So I don't know if I recommend that. I just pay the $7 or whatever it is. God, my nose is insanely itchy today. Wait an hour. Health regen. Making auto clickers against terms of service seems sketchy as fuck. How does that seem sketchy? If your website is like needs premium to be able to sustain itself, making it so the thing that bypasses the need for premium against terms of service like seems like normal. It's the same way that like ad blocker is technically against like YouTube terms of service. Like you might not agree with it or like it or whatever, which is understandable, but I mean it doesn't seem sketchy. It kind of seems like I don't know. They really limit download speed to 3 megabytes, 1.5 with ad block. Jeez. The download speed is crippling now. I don't know. You say so. I don't care. either way, I'm just telling you what's against terms of service. Whether you decide to use clickers or not, that's your shtick. Well, I'm gonna move. It seems like some arrows fire really fast and other arrows are slow. I don't know why. And I'm dead. Wonder why a torrent of most mod lists haven't been created yet. I mean, there's a lot of mod lists that do have torrent. Okay, I mean, first of all, when you torrent a mod list, you're slapping all of the mod authors in the face. Because how modding works for Nexus, right, is people can opt their mods into the donation point system. So every time somebody downloads their mod, they count it as a download, and then at the end of each month, Nexus pays out the mod authors, right? Based on how much profit they made and how many downloads everybody got. If you torrent a mod list, you're basically just being like, oh yeah, fuck all the mod authors, you know? Beyond that, you know, obviously mod lists usually have Skyrim itself contained in them, so you're also illegally taking Skyrim itself. Whether or not you've bought Skyrim or not, that's still not allowed. But I mean, just get premium, you know, you can always cancel it. You can also just become a mod author, and you get free premium by just making mods and get people downloading your mods. So, but the other thing though is when a mod list updates, imagine having to, like, whoever's torrenting it, you know, you're almost never going to have the actual latest version of a mod list. So it's almost pointless to torrent it. Unless it's a mod list that just never updates, I guess. Oh, the calf didn't have any diluted. The performance of this list? I mean, the performance is rough, but I mean, it has a lot going for it in terms of like graphics, so that's kind of to be expected. But I've been feeling myself, I've been like 20 to 30 FPS the whole time. So performance is definitely rough. And it could, keep in mind I have a 4090 9800X3D. I mean, there is frame gen enabled, so it feels like 60 FPS sort of, kind of, when it hits 30, but not really at the same time. No, I'm streaming in 2K. I'm playing at 4K, but I'm streaming at 2. So, but I mean, this list has, you know, a lot of stuff. I don't know why. I feel like I pretty much don't do... The damage that I'm doing with this mace seems like not the same as like the tooltip. I don't know why. This feels like way stronger than it should be. I have no perks put into one-handed. This mace is just cracked, I guess. soft gaming mod list? Soft gaming. Soft. Skyrim Odyssey. Let me check this out. Let's check it out together, guys. Skyrim mod list called Odyssey. So here's one thing I will say, right? And this is not about this mod list at all. You know, this mod list might be great or whatever. There's a lot of mod lists though that are vanilla plus and, you know, claim to not be straying from Bethesda's original vision or whatever. There's so many vanilla plus lists. You know, this might be great and all. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, anytime there's a vanilla plus anything, I played so much vanilla personally that it just doesn't catch my attention. You know. Also, vanilla plus is very subjective because what I'm seeing on the gameplay, like, there's a lot of people who are going to be like, this isn't vanilla plus at all. Like, this isn't really Skyrim. Because, like, I mean, Jay Serpa's list is definitely vanilla plus, as all the vanilla animations and the perks are vanilla like and this and that. So, I mean, but yeah, it kind of is what it is. Is this a collection or is it a Wabbajack? Installation guide. It's a Wabbajack. It's cool. So it's MCO, Freaks, Northern Roads. But yeah, I mean, seems cool, I guess. So I have a load order. So I don't know, because it doesn't have a plugin load order. One thing I would always personally look out for in mod lists, and you know, you can't tell when it comes to this one because it doesn't have the plugin list. But just a word to the wise, right? Always check to see if a mod list has custom patches. Because if a mod list doesn't have custom patches created by the author of the mod list, I guarantee you're going to run into a lot of bugs and issues and problems with long-term support. And that's kind of the difference. I mean, not all unfeatured mod lists are like this, but all featured lists have to at least have like some custom patching. Yeah, Nexus prevents people from including VRAM or outputs. Ultima moment, it's yeah, there's a lot of lists, and it tends to, I guess I'm not saying this list is an example of it, the list we just saw, but it tends to, more often than not, happen with YouTube folks. As a YouTube folks myself, I can confirm. There's been a lot of YouTuber lists over the years that are just, you know, you'll get a video and it looks nice and everything, and people go to download it, and then just kind of, it falls apart at the seams when people start to realize, hey, like, there's a lot of issues. And then after a few months, the author realizes still a lot that goes into maintaining a list, and then they just kind of dip out forever. It just, I've seen it like a fuck ton of times. I'll just... What the fuck, man? What the hell? How many people did I just kill? Those flames are terrifying me. They're going very slow. There's so many of them. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to approach that. Just slam stuff. Alright, one of them is dead. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're annoying. Roblox AI. Oh, they keep just walking backwards. Oh. I've gained a skill increase currently. I'm just kind of next to them, chilling. My stamina back. Bonk, 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 and I'm out of stamina. Oh my god, this is fucking annoying. Holy shit. There we go. They don't run out of magicka. They can just cast that shit for free. Oh, okay, bow time. And oh, nope, nope, nope. Holy crap, can I heal? Do I have anything? Thank God. Oh, crap. Yeah, the skill locked chest thing, I don't know. Having to perk up to get any loot, a little rough. I wonder if like a follower could do it anyway. Either way, I think this is probably a good little spot to leave things off. But overall, I mean, the list is absolutely gorgeous looking, and obviously it has like some really cool and unique modern combat stuff. Wabbajack's a really great modder. He's gonna, I'm sure, fix all the any bugs and issues I ran into. I think the only kind of constructive criticism I would have is I don't know how on. I mean, this is subjective, but I don't know how on board I am with the lock picking mechanism. If there's no option to bash locks, because I mean, just needing to invest a fuck ton of perks to just get loot from a bandit camp is rough. And then the stamina is also yeah. At least like sprinting. If sprinting didn't cost as much stamina as it does, I think it would be completely fine. The rest of the stuff, the light attacks and everything. But just the fact that you need to waste all of your stamina to close the gaps with an enemy is rough. And also the mace is just, the mace is just for some reason the best weapon in the game, even if it's an iron one. Just has a crazy weapon art that's able to one-shot giants. But that might be like a little bug or unintended, so. Anyway, check out Vagabond. It's not as large as it used to be. It's half a terabyte total download plus install compared to how it used to be, which is a terabyte. So it's definitely more manageable, and it's less mods overall at about 3,200. But overall, excited to see it. Excited to see how it develops and whatnot. So check it out, guys. Anyway, appreciate everyone tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.